Hi everyone, my name is Miss Cheney and I am so excited to be teaching another math lesson with you guys today. Before we get started, I do want us to center ourselves, and the best way to do that is to do some deep breathing. So let's close our eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, friends, let's go ahead and open our eyes. Now I want to make sure that we're focusing our attention, and the best way to do that is to make sure that our ears are listening, our eyes are watching, our voices are quiet, and our bodies are still. Give me 2 thumbs up if you're ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, friends, I'm excited. So we're going to jump right into our fluencies. The first thing that we are going to do, we are going to count you guys are going to count different models of 8, right? So you need to tell me how you see them in parts, all right? So the first one, how many do you see? I'm going to give you time to count it. How many do you see? How many do you see? How many do you see? 8. Great job. How many are on top? 4. How many are on bottom? 4. Great job. Next one. How many do you see? How many do you see? 8. How many do you see? 8. How many are on top? 5. How many are on bottom? 3. Great job. Let's do it this way. How many do you see? 8. Great job. How many are right here? 3. Great job. How many are right here? 5. Great job. Which one is your smaller part? Which one is the smaller part? 3. Great job. Which one is the larger part? 5. Great job. Next one. How many do you see? How many do you see? Oh, okay, I did it right. No, I didn't. Oh, no. I should have added one more on here. I'm so sorry. But anyways, it's okay. How many do you see? 7. How many do you see? 7. Great job. How many are on top? 1. How many are on bottom? 6. Great job. Next one. How many do you see? How many do you see? How many do you see? 8. How many do you see? 8. Great job. How many are on top? 3. Great job. How many are on the side? 2. How many are on the bottom? 3. Great job. Which part is your smaller part? Which part is your smaller part? Your 2 is your smaller part. Great job. All right. Which 2 parts are the same? The 3. Great job, friends. All right. We're going to move on to our next fluency. Same thing that we did yesterday, we are going to do today. It's going to be around counting teen numbers, the regular way, and then the say 10 way. All right. Miss Shane's going to try and trick you. So please, please, please be ready, Freddies. All righty. Let's count it the regular way. Go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Let's do that one again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Now let's do it the say 10 way. Go. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 2 10s. Great job. Let's do that one more time. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 2 10s. Great job. Let's do it backwards. 2 10s, 1 10 9, 1 or 10 8. I'm so sorry. Let's try that one again. 2 10, 10 9, 10 8, 10 7, 10 6, 10, 5, 10, 4, 10, 3, 10, 2, 10, 1. All right, so Miss Cheney made a mistake. And with Miss Cheney's mistake, she said 1, 10, 9. All right, that's not how we want to say it because we already know that we have 1, 10 when we say 10, right? So we don't need to say 1, 10, 9. Nope. It's easier just to say 10, 9. All righty, friends, let's try that one more time, counting forward. All right. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 2 10s. So if I say 2 10s, how many 10s do I have? I have 2 10s. 2 10s is the same as what number? 20. Great job, friends. All right, we are going to move on and we are going to do our application problem. I need you guys to listen. Go ahead and have your pencil and paper ready. I'm going to give you guys a pause just to make sure that you are paying attention because you're going to have to label a couple of different things. And I do not want you confused, all right? All right, so hands behind your ears. All right, so do not go until I say go. Lisa has 5 pennies on the table. Lisa has how many pennies on the table? 5. Lisa has 2 pennies in her pocket. How many pennies does she have in her pocket? 2. Great job. So she has 5 pennies on the table, 2 pennies in her pocket. Go ahead and write that down. I want you to label it L for Lisa and then 5 on the table, 2 in her pocket. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Lisa has 5 pennies on the table, 2 pennies in her pocket. All right, you should have those circles. Great job for that thumbs up. Thank you. So make sure you have that. Lisa has 5 pennies on the table, 2 pennies in her pocket. All right. Mary has 6 pennies on the table, 2 pennies in her pocket. Go ahead and write that. Make sure you label M for Mary. And then Mary has 6 pennies on the table, 2 pennies in her pocket. Go ahead and label that. Go ahead and label that. So Mary had 6 pennies on the table and she had 2 pennies in her pocket. All right. Your job is that you need to count and you need to tell me who had the smaller amount of pennies, who had a fewer amount. Okay. Who had a fewer amount. All right. Let me go over it again. Lisa had 5 pennies on the table. Then she had 2 pennies in her pocket. All right. Mary had 6 pennies on the table and 2 pennies in her pocket. Your job is that you need to write the number of the pennies that they had separately. So how many pennies did Lisa have altogether? How many pennies did Mary have altogether? Circle the number that is fewer. Circle the number that is fewer. You have about 10 seconds. Circle the number that is fewer. So you should say, oh, Lisa has how many pennies altogether? You write your number. Mary has how many pennies altogether? Write your number. Circle the number that is fewer. Circle the number that is fewer. You have about 5 seconds left. All right, great job. Yes, this is exactly what it should be, right? So, Lisa had 5 on the table, and then she had 2 in her pocket, right? Then Mary had 6 on the table and 2 in her pocket. Your job was to write the number and then tell me who had the fewest amount of pennies. Fewest is 7. Remember, when we're talking about fewest or less, fewest or less is less. What is it? Less. What is it? Less. Great job. Greatest or more is more. What is it? More. Great job. So fewer or less is less. Fewer or less is less. Greater or more is more. What is it? More. Great job, friends. All right. That was the application problem. If you did not get what Miss Cheney had, there's like a weird glare. If you did not get what Miss Cheney had on her paper, then please pause this video just to make sure that you have or you can get what Miss Cheney received, because that is really what we're going to be doing today. So today with our quick concept development, we are really going to be looking at T numbers and comparing the T numbers according to our ones. We're going to be comparing T numbers according to the ones, right? So if I say 13, all right, I want you guys to draw me 13 circles. If I say the number 13, I want you to draw me 13 circles. Go ahead and draw me 13 circles. And of course, I want everything in a 10 frame way. You got about 10 seconds left. Make sure it's in a 10 frame way. Alrighty. All right, now write the number 15. Write the number 15. And write the circles in a 10 frame way. Write the number 15, and then I want you to write me or draw me the circles in a 10 frame way. You got about 10 seconds left. Great job, right? So when we look at these two numbers, the first number was 13 and the second number was 15, right? What we are going to do is we are going to compare these numbers according to the ones, right? So we can already see how many do you have right here? 10. How many do you have right here? 10. All right, we're going to hide that because that's not important right now. We know that both numbers have 10. I'm going to hide that with my fingers. But what we do need to do is figure out which number has more ones, right? Which number has more ones? So let's count our ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count our ones right here. 1, 2, 3. Which number has more ones? Which number has more ones? We know our 10 frame. We know that they both have 10 frames because they're teen numbers. We're trying to figure out which number is greater according to its ones. Which number is greater according to its ones? 5 is greater than 3, so 15 is more than 13. So let's say we had an alligator, right? The alligator is going to eat the 15 because the alligator goes chomp, chomp, chomp. What does it do? What does it do? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Great job. The alligator goes chomp, chomp, chomp to the bigger number. So we know that 15 is more than 13. Your turn. 15 is more than 13. Miss Cheney, how do you know that 15 is more than 13? I know that 15 is more than 13 because there are 5 ones. 5 ones are greater than 3 ones. Alrighty, friends? Now we're going to do one, and you are going to draw the circles in a 10 frame way. And then I want you to be able to tell me which number is greater. Which number is greater. Alright, so let's do 14. And then you're going to do 11. So draw 14 circles in a 10 frame way, then draw 11 circles in a 10 frame way. 14 circles in a 10 frame way, 11 circles in a 10 frame way. I'm going to do mine. So Miss Cheney is drawing hers in a 10 frame way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's 14. 14, and then 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's really great when you guys use self-talk. When you guys use self-talk to help you solve your problems, or just solve your math problems. So that's exactly what Miss Shani did. Miss Shani said, oh, guess what? She drew her circles and she used self-talk. Alrighty, so right now, friends, you should have your 14 circles, and then you should have your 11 circles. So you should have 14 circles, and then you should have 11 circles. So now we both know that's a 10, that's a 10, right? So we're not going to pay attention to that, but we are going to pay attention to our ones. Which group has more ones? Which group has more ones? 14, great job. 14 has more ones. So because 4 is greater than 1. 4 is greater than 1. So 14 is greater than 11. So the alligator would go chomp, chomp, chomp. What it would do? Chomp, chomp, chomp. The 14 would eat the 11 because the 14 is greater than the 11. The 14 is greater than the 11 because the 14 has more ones than the 11, than the 1. Alrighty, friends. Alright, let's do our last one. Alright, 17 and 10. 17 and 10. 17 circles, 10 circles, 10 frame way. 17 circles, 10 circles, 10 frame way. Let's go. If I'm going entirely too fast, please make sure that you pause this video. Just to make sure that your scholar can be their best self. Alrighty. Alrighty. You guys have about 10 seconds left. About 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. Alrighty, friends. So, guess what? Your drawing should look like mine. Alright? So, 17. There are 17 circles, 10 circles. You're going to tell me which number has the fewest amount. Which number is fewer? Which number is less? So, when I say fewer or less, I mean less. I mean what? Less. Great job. So when I say fewer or less, I mean less, the smaller amount. The smaller amount. Alright, so we have our 10 right here and we have our 10 right here. Which number has the smaller amount of ones? So how many ones do you have right here? 7. How many ones do you have right here? 0. Which number is less? 10. Great job. So 10 is less than 17. 10 is less than 17. So 10 is less than 17 because 10 doesn't have any ones and 17 has 7 ones. So 10 is less than 17 because it doesn't have any ones. Alrighty, friends. That is all that we are going to do today in our lesson. I miss you guys. Don't forget, happy Earth Day. Miss Wright is doing like a garden. Like you guys are going to be learning about her garden at 3 o'clock. If you forgot the link, please reach out to your teacher. Don't forget to get on Zern, reading eggs, send pictures of your work so we know that you're working really hard. Alrighty, friends. Bye.